What do you look for in a man? Would you ever move back to Jersey? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I look completely different. This makeup artist, amazing. She's in Miami. I'll put her name here on the screen. Hermes Makeup. In today's video, I decided I wanted to do a get to know me Q&A because when I started this channel, I didn't really formally do a about me type of video. I put a poll on my Instagram for people there to ask me questions, and I'll do a part 2 to this video. If you guys have any questions, leave them all in the comments below. Anything you want to know about me, my life, and I will do a part 2 to this if I get enough questions. This question was what you like to do when you're not working out and your hobbies. I like to go to the beach. I like to ride a bike, read. I love reading self-development videos. Any type of like outdoor activity is my thing. I love being outside. Outside nature is something that I connect with on a whole nother level. Not a question, just hope you're having a wonderful day and have a great week coming. Thank you. Karma is real and I hope you get that good karma back. Next, someone asked for the realtor information. Please, thank you, beautiful soul. Aww. I've mentioned my realtor's information before, but I'll leave his email here on the screen or in the description below. Next up, someone said, I love your mom. She's the best. That's all. I love my mama. Is the motivation / lifestyle of Miami one of the reasons you moved there? Not really. So I didn't move here for the Miami lifestyle. I'll just be honest with you. Before I moved here, my thoughts on the Miami lifestyle was people just always going out and partying and getting crazy. And that's not my personal lifestyle. So that is a no for me. It's the motivation of Miami. When I think of motivation of Miami, I feel like a lot of people here move more slower. So coming from the Northeast, we're more of like a hustle. So I'd probably have to say no, that's not like a reason why I moved here. I have a video of how and why I moved here. I'll put it like here on the screen. Long story short, I moved here because I needed a challenge. I needed a change. I didn't move here with a man, with a friend, with a family member. I moved here by myself. How do you perfectly make your hair into low buns? Hair tutorial next. So this is the bun. I literally just uploaded it on my IG. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me. Just uploaded this whole thing.
To tease here, does that really help? I'm gonna show you. Okay.
Yeah, I went in. Biggest life lesson. I would probably have to say being resilient has taught me a lot. Every time I have had something happen to me that tried to tear me down or stop me from going up the ladder has taught me so much about life and about myself in general, and has allowed me so much growth inside and so much development. I've had a lot of things happen to me. There's two ways you can look at tough times. Either you look at it and you grow from it and you take the good out of it, or you dwell on it. And what is life when you go with that route, when you just always think the worst? If you really just try to switch your mindset and have a more open-minded perspective when bad things happen, I know it's hard, but if you have more of an open mind and look at what it's actually teaching you, you will learn a lot from any situation, whether it's broken foot, a breakup, someone stole your car, losing money, like whatever it is. There's always a lesson to be learned. Losses are always lessons. Who is your favorite cousin? I guess I'd have to say Trisha. Would you ever move back to Jersey? Do you guys really want to know my honest answer? If there's an opportunity, or if there's a reason, or if just my life goes that way. If something happens and it brings me back to Jersey, I'm not opposed to it, but I really am enjoying Miami right now, and I plan on being here until the world takes me somewhere else, whether that's back to New Jersey or whether that's to Hawaii. I really try not to have a closed mindset when it comes to anything, because when you have such a fixed mindset and you aren't open to other thoughts and opportunities and options, you subconsciously block all of those opportunities and experiences out of the way. If life brings me back to Jersey, it does. I won't be mad. I mean, all my family and my friends are there. That's that. Okay, sports teams. I love the Yankees, New York Yankees all day. New York Yankees over Mets. Basketball. I used to like basketball back when the Knicks had Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, Amari Stoudemire. I was a big Knicks fan, and ever since then, I just kind of like lost it. I mean, basketball is one of my favorite sports. Even with football, like I like the Giants just because like New Jersey, Giants, whatever, but I'm not like diehard anything. I don't really have like a team. Said, you're so driven. I've been following you for a long time. Where do you get it from? My experiences and my emotions growing up made me feel and experience that everything I dealt with, I had to deal with. And the only person who I believed in was me. And because I have done that, I've built that trust. I honestly want to change the world and have the biggest positive impact I can. I think that's why I'm also very, very driven with what I'm doing. Food you don't like. I don't know if I can answer that because I like a lot of food. I remember when I was growing up, I hated mushrooms, beans, but now I love all of that. I'm not the biggest fan of barbecue food, but I'll eat it, but I'm not the biggest fan. Where do you get your motivation? Motivation is something that is more short term, in my opinion. I feel like motivation is something you can get like right now. I can watch an inspirational video and bam, get motivation. So if you're asking for motivation, if it's about working out, music, because I get to the gym, I put my music on and I just go for it. That's my motivation in that actual moment. But motivation and discipline are two separate things. Discipline is something that you develop within yourself. It's a habit that you build. If you're disciplined with working out, if you're disciplined with your morning routine, with your food, it's something that you build habitually, something that you do constantly that becomes a habit, and you're more disciplined because you're doing it for a reason, for an outcome. Motivation, on the other hand, is more short term. It's something that's going to give you that like instant gratification that's going to motivate you in the moment. Pet peeves. When people's actions don't match their words, that is one of my biggest pet peeves. If people don't hold the door for you, that is so rude. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Biggest fear. My biggest fear is not being able to do what I set out to be and become who I want to be. If we're talking about physical fears, I'd probably have to say skydiving. I'm really scared of skydiving, although I'm really trying to overcome all of my fears in life. So maybe one day I will go skydiving, but I don't know, there better be something good waiting for me at the bottom because that'll take a whole lot out of me to go skydiving. What do you look for in a man? Great question. I look for consistency. I look for effort. Those are two huge factors that I've been very into recently, because men who are not consistent and men who do not show effort, I just lose interest. If you're a man and you're listening to this, or whoever you are, a man, woman, effort is not being thirsty. If you are into someone and you want to pursue someone, show effort. And effort by meaning doing things that aren't easy for you. If you genuinely want to become a part of someone's life, or if you're interested in someone, show the effort. Besides consistency and effort, I look at his morals and his character and his energy. I don't feel like I have a type. The effort, the consistency, his character, who he is as a person, his morals, because I found guys who I'm not like physically attracted to attractive after I like got to know them, you know? Besides that, you know, just like the standards, like favorite place to eat in Miami. Sushi Kong, it's in Coral Gables. I like Komodo. I love Prime 112. I just went there for the first time this weekend. Amazing. Food is so good. Healthy food, I love Pura Vida, Carrot Express. There's a bunch of really good restaurants. Mila, Choromate. How old are you? How old do I look? I am 28 years old. Is it hard to make friends moving to a new state? Yes. I am not gonna lie. It just depends what you mean by friends, because acquaintances, it's not hard to make acquaintances. You meet people everywhere, but to make good friends, it is definitely hard. I just made a video prior to this about how to make friends in a new city. Okay, someone asked for relationship/dating in a new state. I just feel like dating in any city, it's tough, especially if you know what you want and you're not here for the bull. it can get hard, which isn't a bad thing. It just shows that you know what you really want. But dating in Miami, it's been interesting. I usually don't like to talk about any dating or anything of my personal life, but I'm trying to be more open with you guys. So yeah, I have gone on some dates and it's interesting. I personally like the people kind of out here better in a way. Like, wait, maybe I'm lying. I don't know. There's a lot more options out here. So it could make dating tough because if you're a female dating males, these males have a lot of options. If you're a male dating females, we have a lot of options. So someone says, are you single or dating someone? I can't give you guys all the details, but no, I'm definitely single. I am single. But ladies, don't settle for something that doesn't serve your better good. And if you could do an apartment tour or things to look for with buildings for safe areas when you move down there. I don't want to do an apartment tour yet because I really haven't finished decorating. Safe things to look for in the building, I can definitely do a separate video about that, but to answer some questions is really look at the security of your building, number one, and the area of Miami that it's in. I've looked at buildings with security, but then I also really kept an eye and I noticed some of the buildings I looked at, yeah, there was security, but it wasn't strict. Like people just walked right in. Those are things that you really want to make sure of when you're looking at buildings. The area that you live in, you can tell. Honestly, I feel like when it comes to living in Miami, you can tell if it's not safe by what the environment looks like. Anything closer to the water, you're gonna be safer, but there is unsafe areas in the world. There's unsafe areas all in Miami. The closer to the water you get, like the closer to Miami Beach you get, the safer. So that's like Edgewater, downtown, Midtown, Brickell. You'll know, it's like when you know type of thing. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. If you guys have any questions and you want a part 2, leave your questions below. Ask me anything you want when it comes to life, Miami, motivation, fitness, personal, anything you want. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video very soon.